What's happening, everybody? Super Sand here, coming at you one last time today with a shoutcast. I got TKO on Bravo team, and I've got Point Blank Bravo over here on Alpha team. We're going to be playing Zinc Mine. It's going to be at noon. It's going to be overcast. This is week 1, another week 1 game here for season 7. So let's see what these boys have to offer. I haven't seen either one of these teams play. Either one. Both teams are new to the Ghost War League scene, so therefore we're going to see just what these boys are all about. I know I have played against them, but I haven't actually watched them play from this perspective, so therefore, good, I hope. This is a sabotage map as well. This is something that we also voted in as a community this season, so we haven't actually been able to see how this is going to play out in League, but I'm kind of excited to see how it goes. Everybody's loading in, kind of weird. Never started from the air like this, and usually we start in on a actual person. That's kind of odd. But it looks like we're going to be seeing TKO take a Point Man, Ranger, Toxic, and Tech. Geo, right off the break, is going to be taking some major damage from this mortar. With Jason Blue on Sentinel, he is going to be sitting in the back on these little hills, trying to watch as these guys go across the road. Excuse me. To get across the road and go and take a high side. Looks like Psycho Killer is going to be the one that we're going to have to watch going up towards Slop. We got JR Hask in the mid, watching that approach. Here comes Slop. Right on top of Psycho, and the engagement, and Slop takes him out. Easy kill for a Predator at that range, especially on a Ranger that's unaware of what's going on. But here comes the Don, and he takes out Slop. Slop got absolutely laser beamed by the AK-12 of the Don, and will we be seeing a revive come in on Psycho? Yes, we will, and it's not going to be prevented at all. As you may or may not know, everybody, the update today that dropped altered the way that the Toxic works. So usually we'd see, a Toxic come down on top of the revive, and it would prevent the revive from happening. Not no mo. Now if you drop a Toxic, you take damage, but you do not get taken off the revive. It works the same thing for the radios as well. So now all 4 of these boys of TKO are up, and they are starting to get repositioned. Moving in towards Radio 1, the Dawn is going to be right next to JR Hask. Mortars are going to come down, and it's going to be just in front of Psycho Killa and Yayo. These boys are not going to be hit by that mortar. They are safe for the moment. No flanking routes from the team of Point Blank Bravo. Jason Blue takes some shots from the Ranger of Psycho Killa and is going to be marked and forced to move back. Geo takes out JR Hask right there at Radio 2. Boy, it sounds like I'm right on top of these guys. What is going on with the sound right now? It's kind of bugged. Don's going to be moving up right on top of Jason Blue. I do believe we'll be seeing the Point Man take him out. Yes. Don does take him out, so now Jason Blue is down and is down to being a 0v4. 0v4, and round 1 goes to TKO. What's up, Mo? Slow that down. Turn my stream off that way, or else video on the stream. Alrighty. Let's see if these boys change it up at all. The Don is going to stick onto Point Man. Geo G23 is going to be on Tech. Yayo takes up Toxic with the Thermals, and Ranger from Psycho Killa again. Predator out of Slop. Jason Blue puts down the Sentinel and takes up Point Man. Try again on Scout with Thermals and the 9mm with the mortars and full bags. So now on the defense, we're going to be seeing TKO take up position. Looks like we're going to be possibly seeing these guys. I'd say we're going to see Psycho hang out here on the rocks. Don and Geo probably going to go up the mid silos. Geo probably put down some proxies on Radio 1. Yayo is going to go up into his drone and be spotting these boys taking the left side of the map here, and they blow up the tank. I don't know if that was if that was TKO or if it was Point Blank Bravo that blew that up. But both of the members of Bravo over here kind of hung back, and they avoided the explosion of that. Geo does move up but decides to come back. Mortars come down, forcing Psycho out of his position. No damage on the Ranger. Good mortar placement, pushing him out of position. The Don is up here in the secret hidey hole here. JR throws a bad nade and hits the side of the silo. I think he was trying to put down a mine and instead threw a grenade. The Don is still sitting here in this little hidey hole. Could potentially see JR Hask, and he does. Takes him out, and now he is going to move down out of his position. A little bit of lag from the observer drone here. Slop hole is going to be marked. Will we be seeing the Don move up to try and get an angle? He was trying to, but they moved back out of that position. Now Geo, right on top of him, takes out Slop, and now Try Again is right there on him. He's going to see his sound marker from his gun shooting and takes him out as well, leaving Jason Blue by himself and takes out the Don, but they trade. They trade, making it a 2-0 game in TKO's favor. What the heck did I just watch there? Wow. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Not sure how I feel about that. What's up, Mud? Let's go, baby. More Ghost War. Anyone using Sapper? No. No. They're not using Sapper at all. I haven't seen one person even think about choosing it. Not sure if that's just their choice of what they, want to do. They just don't like it. I don't know. Kind of surprised we haven't seen it yet. Be able to put it right there on the radios themselves. Kind of interesting. What's up, Force? What's going on, buddy? All right, so now TKO is on the attack here. Tech does drop from Geo. Sounds kind of all screwed up tonight. Like he was still moving and that tech dropped. Pretty drop of that. Anyways, we got Psycho Killer hanging out in the back, trying to catch these guys moving across the middle of the map. Jason Blue is going to be in the back. He takes out the drone, and now the Don with the point man is going to be going up the hill and then swerving back right to go down towards Radio 2. Looks like he is marked, but now is unmarked, and is going to be joined by the Ranger and the Toxic of Yayo. So Radio 2 looks like it's going to be the target of TKO to try and take it over. Slop hole is all the way out on the other side of the reservoirs, just hanging out. Like he is looking for Geo, and Geo seems to be looking for him. Like Geo's just waiting on these guys. Whoop. Geo's just waiting on the flank. Like that's all he is doing right now, I feel like. Is just looking for these guys to come up on the flank. Good move, at least they, have somebody watching. Don is still going to be sitting over here by Radio 2, not pushing up any further without the intel of knowing where these guys are. JR is going to be moving up on the outer edge of the silos. Geo, he should be seeing Geo, I'd imagine. Should be. Doesn't look like he's reacting to Geo moving right up the side of there. Pings do come out and he does go back into cover, so maybe they did see Geo move up. That could have been the Predator giving that info. Geo takes out Try, so maybe they didn't see him, or maybe Try was actually just oh, come on now. Now Geo does move up, but he does have the Predator on his backside. Could potentially be seeing Slot move up, and JR gets caught. Geo, it takes him out. That is 2 kills now in this round for Geo. Predator does show up behind him. He takes out him. But now the Don with the point man is going to be moving up through into the middle of the road. Does our Predator of Point Blank Bravo see him? He does. Takes out the Don. Battle Rage does keep him alive long enough, and now the Toxic comes down. Again, he could go for the revive, but instead moves into the middle of the map. No more Battle Rage. Yayo is going to catch him in the back. I'd imagine we're going to be seeing a dead Predator. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, 3-0 TKO's favor. So far, pretty one-sided, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty one-sided indeed. One drone is what it's being used by the boys of TKO. Looks like there's a lot of indecisiveness over on the Bravos, or on the Alpha team's side. Slow to pick their classes. Try again, comes out with the artillery. JR Hask on the tech, Ranger from Jason Blue, and Predator out of Slop. So, round number 4, we're going to be seeing a Mortar, Pred, Tech, and Ranger out of Point Blank Bravo, and a Point Man, Ranger, Tox, and Tech. So both sides going with a one drone approach, one slower than the other, very much so. So at this point, even if both teams were, you know, evenly matched up, I'd say that we're going to be, I'd give the advantage to TKO, just because the drone is going to be up faster and more often than the mortar drone. Although the gun, the 9mm of that mortar is very, very nasty. What's up, Bread? What's going on, man? Over here watching some lagginess. Okay. Looks like Geo is going to be shooting at JR Haas. They know he is there right now in the L. Down goes some proxies. Will they get baited into it, though? Jason Blue moves in right there at the corner. The Dawn out there on that same flank that the Predator of Bravo team took last time. He is going to be moving in. Does try know that he's moving in. I don't know. Toxic does come down on JR Haas. He's going to be forced out of his position. Now they know that Slop and Jason Blue are there. Here comes the Ranger. Psycho Killer taking some shots at the Ranger. Looks like he misses every one of his shots. The only one that has damage is JR Hask. Speaking of JR Hask, he gets run up on by the Dawn. Both of them trade again. So now it's down to the point man and the tech of both teams are down here. Jason Blue is going to be moving up on two of these members of TKO. He's going to be facing two people. I don't think he knows that two people are even there. Flashes come in. Jason Blue is moving side to side. I don't think he actually knows just how many of these guys are actually there. He figures it out real quick and in a hurry there, but man, mortars do come down. Psycho and Yayo nowhere near that explosion. Try again is going to be on the revive on JR Haskell. He is up and is back to being a 3v3. Ranger taking shots. Just one Ranger taking shots. He's, man, it just sounds like I'm right there on him. The sound is just terrible today. Predator takes shots at him. Slop takes out Psycho Killer with that M16. Now Geo is going to move into that corner to try and get a shot on Slop, but doesn't see him there. Knows that he's around the corner, though. Try again. I do believe saw Geo go back into that L, so they are going to be aware of his position as well. Yayo. They should be seeing Yayo up there. Slop Hole and Yayo now facing each other, just a little bit of ways from one another. Radio being taken over at 1. JR Hask is the one that's on that. So now the boys of TKO have a radio active. But the two remaining teammates of J.R. Hask are nowhere near that radio, so if J.R. gets taken out, that could potentially be a bad situation for the boys of Point Blank Bravo. J.R. Hask is going to be moving into this warehouse building with all these explodable tanks. He's going to hear Jason Blue, or he's going to hear Geo, and he sees Geo. He takes him out, no problem. J.R. Hask makes quick work of Geo. So now it's down to being a Toxic and a Ranger. Slop is going to be battle rage. He sees these guys and he's going to have to move. He's got his own grenade right in his face. Takes just a little bit of damage. Not much from... Oh my. Oh, and Try Again finally comes in to help out Slop Hole, but Psycho Killer runs up on a Flash Predator and takes him out. Now Try Again and Psycho over here with each other, one-on-one with J.R. Hask. Over, coming... Is he coming over? No, he's not. He's going to be hanging out, but Jason Blue disconnects. And the round goes to Point Blank Bravo. So they refuse to get swept as well, so now it's being a 3-1 game. The disconnects, though. Right. The disconnects. Kill me, everybody. Kill me. I don't know about you all, but I am absolutely just exhausted. I mean, I got up early this morning and I streamed. So I streamed about 2 hours there. And I think I streamed about, what, 5 hours after that once I got home? Like, exhausted. Ugh. Slop Hole brings out artillery instead of having the Predator. I don't like how they have me start up in the air like this. It just bugs me for some reason. Psycho Killer on Ranger, Yayo on Toxic, Geo back on the Tech, and Dawn on Point Man versus a Disruptor from J.R. Hask. Try Again on the Tech, and Slop Hole taking taking the mortar in the absence of Jason Blue. I'd imagine this will be a real fast push out of the boys of TKO, having the numbers advantage. Once they figure out where they are, they'll be pretty quick. I just have a feeling. If Jason Blue does not get back in here, this could pretty much spell disaster for Point Blank Bravo. The mortars do come down on Psycho, but Psycho again runs out of them, no problem. Yayo and Psycho now have the top side elevation of the map and can see down towards Slop. Slop is going to have to be careful, or else that Ranger could possibly take his head right clean off. Geo and the Dawn still hanging out towards mid and have decided to move across the road and onto the left side of Radio 2. Radio 2 is going to be their choice. Ranger does take shots at Slop, just as I said, but no damage, no connections just yet. Dawn and Geo are pretty well, moved forward. They just have to wait and see where these guys are placed. I'd imagine we'll be seeing Dawn push right up onto that. Tech comes out from both sides, taking out drones, no intel for the moment. Here comes the Dawn. Never mind. Dawn says, no, thank you. I'm just going to wait just one more second. Slop Hole repositions, gets off of that hill that he was known to be on. Pings do come out. I do believe that was Yayo from the Tox, giving some pings and intel on where that player had gone. Mortars again come down. They're going to be placed right on top of Psycho. Psycho takes no damage, protected by the rock. No splash damage whatsoever. Ranger again taking shots at the mortar. Slop Hole. I don't know what Slop Hole's even bothering trying to do. He had his pistol out. What was he shooting at? Unsure exactly what he's doing, but Slopple with his mines just takes out the Dawn as he pushed up. And now Geo takes some shots from that 9mm. JR should be seeing him. Geo lays down. Here comes JR. Hask moves up. He takes him out. And now he's got Yayo with this Toxic. Flash Nade is not going to catch anything. Yayo pushes up, takes out JR Hask with the close quarter combat. But here comes Slophole. Slophole takes out him. And now JR Hask is no, he's not a good revive. At this point, Psycho Killer by himself against two. A 3v4, ladies and gentlemen, has just been made into a 2v1. Psycho Killer left by himself against a Mortar and a Tech. Mortar comes out with his drone and is going to be going flying above Psycho Killer. Psycho Killer is going to be moving down the hill, abandoning his elevated position. Takes shots as he moves across. Looked like it sounded like it was Try Again that was putting shots at him. Psycho now is going to be moving back up to the elevated position, trying to get shots. Try Again with that 9x19 continues to try and pelt some shots at this Ranger and take him down just a little bit more and more. Revive on JR Hask is still impossible. We still have 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in this round. And all these boys have to do is defend. What's up, Steady? What did I think about the new operation? Alright. I think Guerrilla mode is fun. I think it's fun. I think it's a fresh mode, to say the least. It's fun. I completed it today with Delta and Pilots, so we completed it. I got the little outfit pack that comes with the rewards for completing it. Jason Blue does get back into the match, so it is back to being a 4v4 instead of a 3v4. Not that it really mattered this go around. Shots coming out from Psycho Killer, just trying to poke at Slop. Like I said, these boys, all they have to do is defend. I mean, that is what this game mode is all about, is just defending these radios, and that's what they're going to do. They have 3 bodies of the enemy team right on top of them. They have nothing else better to do but sit here and just wait for this like I said, nothing better to do but just sit here and wait. I'm gonna laugh if he, continues to poke his head out and Psycho just absolutely bags him right in the head, though. Well, Psycho abandons his position. Now Psycho Killer out in the open, just almost like he's begging them to take shots at him. Mortars come down right on top of him. More damage comes down onto the Ranger. Now they open it up but miss their shots, and now Psycho is back into cover. Ladies and gentlemen, slow as it is, this is the game mode, and they are playing it just the way they need to get another round up on these boys of TKO. It is what it is. They're playing it right. They have no reason to push whatsoever. But he might get an angle on Slop if Slop is not paying attention. He does! He gets an angle on him. And now it is down to being a 1v1 with 2 minutes remaining. The Ranger putting shots onto the unaware Mortar takes him out. Now it's just Try Again on Tech with the 9x19 versus an MK and a PSG. I like it. He finally, grew a pair and went down the hill, and these boys were just not ready for it at all. Is that the proxies? There we go. There we go. That was the proxies of Point Blank. So Point Blank, with the clutch proxy, takes out the last remaining member of TKO. And now the game is 2-3, TKO's favor. That got boring there for a second, but I thought Psycho was onto something. But that proxy, just on the other side of the little dirt pile that was there where it becomes concrete, just hidden out of sight just enough that he just runs right up on it, triggers it, deads. So again, ooh, 2 drones coming out from Point Blank. So therefore, we will be seeing a 2 drone situation versus a 1 drone situation. Will it turn the tide? Point Blank Bravo just 1 game away from tying this up. Both drones come up and are taken out by the tech of TKO. What is Geo taking shots at? He's taking out shots at the tank. Misses Slop by just a little bit. It looks like just a small margin. If he'd just been any closer, might have taken some splash damage. May not have killed him, but definitely would have tagged him. So 2 members of Point Blank are going to be hanging out in the rocks on this right side. Jason Blue watching for a flank around the reservoirs, and Slop just kind of hanging out, waiting for a chance to move up away from the sight of these drones. Yayo. What is Yayo seeing? Zoom on in here. Ooh. So, 2 members of TKO on this hill, Psycho Killer and Yayo, hanging out together, moving together. But the Dawn is over here, not doing much. More or less just hiding in a corner, probably while he makes a sandwich. So Point Blank Gaming move up on this rock side, pushing out on the left side of the reservoirs. Yayo moves all the way from the right side onto the left, takes shots. Probably, I guess they saw one of these guys, or he was looking at a drone. Yayo moves out of the proximity of the mortars, so he is safe, but he's pushed back. And now J.R. Hask, woo, J.R. Hask on these proxies, barely surviving. Now he's going to be pushed back. So good proxy placement from the boys of TKO, putting some major damage onto the toxic drone of Point Blank Gaming. JR moving into the position in between this ramp and the reservoir. Probably going to be seeing a drone out of him very soon. Gas drone comes up from TKO. It is in the air and is going to be seeing Slop pretty fast here, I'd imagine. Very interesting game here, just sitting and camping. That's what this that situation called for. Unfortunately, I mean, they could have pushed it and risked the deaths and the loss, or they could just stay put and camp the bodies and just do what they were doing, man. You want to see these guys snipe? He's literally giving them the revive. Wonder if he will realize it. I don't know, man. Keep on hearing, like, I can hear their footsteps right here, so I keep on thinking there's somebody out here to my right somewhere. That's where I'm hearing it. Jason Blue, okay, so we got a lot of engagements going on here on the Dawn. The Dawn is pushed back by the mortars. No damage on him, but now Slophole and J.R. Hask and Jason Blue, all three, well, at least Predator and the Tech moving up, pushing the Dawn back out of his position. High side is being taken from Yayo and Dawn. So gas does come down, pushes Jason Blue up just a little bit more. Not really doing much in terms of pushing him out of his position and into the open for shots for the Dawn. Jason Blue just needs to hang out, and he just needs to quit moving. But the Don lasers him with that AK-12. And he didn't have a very good position at all. Never mind. He had some shots coming in at him from Yayo. Now the Don throwing some flash nades. And shots from Geo, and that 9x19 takes out Slop on that hill. And now it's down to being a 2v4, making it a 1v4 because Don with that AK-12 laser beams JR Hask right as he was going up into his drone. Kills him, leaving try again on mortars to fend off all 4 members, almost full health members of TKO. I'd imagine this is going to be a quick and violent end to the mortar of Point Blank Bravo. The Don on this right side flank going way wider than I feel like he needs to. Try again. Gas drone, I'd imagine, had to have seen him. I guess not. Psycho Killer has not even moved out of his position, maintaining that hill with the MK14 for Overwatch. The Don with that AK-12 puts a couple shots into the mortar. And now both these players are pushing right up on into each other's faces. Yayo's not too far behind him. And Disco, 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 lots of flashes. Try again is in the middle of the open, and Yayo moves in to take advantage. It is now a 4-2 game, TKO's favor. What's up, Krita? Long time no see. How are you? Forgot I had super delay on. Yeah, dude, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minute delay. 2 minute delay. As per Ghost War League standards. Game point, TKO 1 round away from winning their first match of the regular season against Point Blank Bravo, Ranger, Tox, Point, and Tech, Assassin, Artillery, Tech, and Sentinel. Again, Jason Blue with the Sentinel comes out with that to try and combat the Ranger. Not that the Ranger really did too much that last round, but nonetheless brings it out to try and bring some long range into I need to go to bed. Bring it into play and make something happen with it. Slop hole with the Assassin going to be pushing hard up on this right side on the outside edge of the L. Him and Gio are going to be meeting face to face really soon. Oh, and Slop hole takes him out, and Slop hole is taken out by Yayo. Do they have a shot? Jason Blue, I don't think they're going to be. He's not going to have the ability to prevent this revive. The Don on the lower side, I do believe, sees him. He does. He's going to be moving right up on him. Jason Blue and the Don exchange shots, and the Don takes him out with some headshots from the AK-12. Best sniper rifle in the game ever since the first special operation. Oh. I'm still convinced that the AK-12 is a sniper rifle in the right hands. Flashes, 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 lots of flashes, and a dead mortar. 1v4, Tech is all alone. JR Hask is right there, down by where the ammo box would be, laying on his back, praying to the gods above that one of these guys just hit a mine or fall over dead just randomly from a disconnect. JR Hask left alone to deal with all 4 of these guys. Only one that has killed by a mine, and JR Hask takes him out. The Don moves in. Oh boy, will he see the proxy? The Don now sees the Don. The Don takes out JR Hask. Valiant effort. Oh man, If Don had been hit by a disconnect, I would have just put myself in for ESP training right there. Holy smokes, ladies and gentlemen, TKO, first week of the regular season, takes out Point Blank Gaming Bravo with a 5-2 win. 11-4 out of the point man. The Don takes him takes out just a bunch of the enemy team. So GG's, good try from the team of Point Blank Gaming Bravo with that 3v4 situation that they did have to deal with due to the disconnect for Jason Blue. Better luck next week. Thank you all for coming out and watching. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate you all. Till next time, I'm Super Sand. I'm out.